Hi guys, Dev here, or at least that's what my old username was. I wanted to update you guys about the future of this channel and me in general. I don't know if you've noticed on Twitter or other stuff like that if you really focus on my stuff, but I've been changing to a new username recently, and I figured since I was making a pretty big change, I want to at least let you guys know about it. I'm gonna split this up into a couple of chapters, specifically because I have a good chunk of stuff to talk about, but if you watch the whole video, thank you so much. I just really want to update you guys and make sure you guys are up to date with what I'm doing and what's going on with me. But yeah, let's get into it.
Here, kitty. You can has cheeseburger.
So, to get things started, I wanted to start off with a question most of you are probably asking right now. Why did you change your username and social stuff? Well, first off, for some reason, I have a tendency to change stuff on a lot of my social media platforms, whether that's profile pictures, banners, usernames, nicknames, really anything that's customizable that I can just change really quickly since I have a lot of images on my phone. For a while, I went by the username YourBoyRJ, which I don't know how much of you remember that name, but I then proceeded to change it after a little while. Kinda obvious why I did. Yeah. To Becca.xt, which a few of you probably know me as, or at least remember me as. For a bit before Becca.xt, I had my username on other platforms like Discord as pumpkin.mpeg, which I changed because a lot of people kept mispronouncing mpeg as mpreg, and it totally didn't get annoying after the 50th time. During my junior year of high school, I started brainstorming a lot of stuff that I wanted to do in the future, and one of them was I wanted to make my own game studio for when I eventually started making my own games. After a few days, I eventually landed on the name Toaster Bath Games, which at the time I thought was really funny, and I still kind of think it's funny. Like, imagine a game studio called Toaster Bath Games. I also wanted to change my username around that time, and with the game studio name idea in my head, I thought that I wanted to associate the new username with the name I came up with. That's how Toaster Bath Dev came to be. That same day, I doodled a bunch of ideas for what would be the new mascot for the account, and that's also when Tenny and Malcolm were born. I haven't really shown off Malcolm as much since Tenny was the main one I drew and put out there more. Fast forward to today, and I've been going through a lot of stuff, both mentally and physically. Times have been changing a lot quicker than I expected, so I've been trying my best to adapt to these new challenges and carry on with what I want to do in life. A little while ago, I didn't really have that much self-confidence, which started to really affect everything that I do, including finishing projects and even slowing down in terms of uploading. Which I am working on, because I have a bunch of stuff that I really want to finish, and it's almost there. I just need to stop being lazy for once. Alongside this mindset also came the dislike in myself, which led me into wanting to change physically alongside mentally. Before any of you ask, yes, I am doing fine now. I may have some days where I'm down or the day itself wasn't too good, but we gotta get through some of those days every now and then. I know not every day can be peachy, but what really matters is that I'm still alive. I think.
Y'all free this Friday? I'm good with Friday. Mike, you free this Friday?
Yeah, I'm good for Friday.
Johnny, you free this? What the?
I'm so greedy.
For a while, I've been on this weird streak, no pun intended, of not liking how my stuff's been looking / sounding. That hasn't been troubling me for a good while, but about a month ago, I came up with the idea to change my aesthetics and socials to something that more suited my thought process and overall new vibe at the moment. So then I began thinking, well, I'm pretty weird. I'm not always so peachy and pink and purple. What if I made my aesthetic weird?
Yes! Yes!
From then on, I started concepting things that I thought would better suit me in terms of my modern personality and aesthetics. A week into this process, I started conceptualizing new usernames. There was a few that came to mind, but one that stuck with me quite literally did when I first came up with it. What if my username was Toothpaest, but spelt weirdly? Like Weirdcore! And that's how I had come up with the new username, Toothpaest. Sometimes I spell it with 3 O's if I feel like it, but yeah, Toothpaest. Side note, when I came up with the username, I started thinking about a new mascot for my socials, since I'm not going to be going by Toaster Bath Dev, or at least my mascot will probably still be Tenny, but that's going to be for Toaster Bath Games, not really me. While doing so, I was playing Roblox. Like the weirdo I am for playing Catalog Avatar Creator, like I don't have 20 plus hours in it. Totally, I'm sane, please believe me. I had made this avatar, which I'm probably showing on screen right now. After looking at the Roblox avatar for a little bit, I wondered, wait, what if I made this my new mascot? So, then I made this. A little gal that I've dubbed Scout. All I did was go to Google and search for names. That's how most of my OCs get named, unless I had one beforehand. Although, as much as I like this design, I felt as if it didn't really fit the weirdcore vibe I was going for in terms of my new socials. After a few days of looking at the OC and doing things other than what I should be working on, I came to a conclusion. Wait, I remember seeing those weird trees with eyes when searching weirdcore. What if I turned Scout into one of those? And that's how this new Scout was made. Since then, I've been cooking up new stuff, including the little avatar you've been looking at this whole time. I low-key have no ideas for this next transition.
Yesterday was a bit of a doozy. A doozy.
Looks like someone ate sugar before bed.
I've always loved the idea of creating stuff that not only makes me proud, but makes others smile. When I first started learning how to draw, seeing people smile whenever I would just doodle stuff and show it to them really affected me as a kid, and I'm pretty sure I even won an art contest back in 3rd grade, which isn't the biggest achievement, but always meant a lot to me back in elementary school. While my strive hasn't seemed to be the biggest recently, I've been working on getting back to being creative and dragging myself out of this fiery pit, also known as the months-long art and music block that I've been suffering from. I've also been working on revamping my streaming stuff, so my stream overlay can better fit the new weirdcore aesthetic that I'm going for. I've been obsessed with weirdcore for the longest time, and I feel like this vibe fits me more than the old vibe I had. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the old Toaster Bath Dev aesthetic and brand, but low-key, I feel as though it's too professional for me, mainly because the word dev in it. All that aside, I just really want to make the best for you guys and show all of you how much I genuinely appreciate every bit of support all of you give to me. I feel like this is a very lucky opportunity I've been given, considering I've wanted to become a YouTuber ever since I was a little kid back in 4th grade. I grew up with watching people on YouTube like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Out, Jaden Animation, Something Else YT, Venos Gaming, and a bunch of others that can't come to mind at the moment, but I appreciate for being there in my childhood. I would have never gotten the motivation to even pursue content creation if it weren't for all those I used to watch back in the day. Anyways, that's enough of me yapping for now. But again, I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be where I am right now, and I've had so much fun making and posting stuff for all of you guys to see. I'll be getting back to making stuff now, since I still really want to post more on this channel, and I have some stuff that I feel like you guys would enjoy and that I've really been proud of recently. But until next time, I've been Toothpaest, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!